Oh, we're rolling. Hey guys, I just thought I would like to introduce myself as everybody else has. Now, a few of you knows, a few of you don't, majority of you don't, sorry. Now, my name's Stephen Dixon and I'm beginning a firm called Native Blades Bushcraft. Now, I was once called Derwent Valley Bushcraft, but because there's that many Derwent Valley, this, that and t'other around, I thought I'd better change it. Now, a little bit about myself. Now, I've been doing this for a good 30 something years now, and it's been kind of going. Way back in the 80s when I first started, I was a cadet, I believe, around about 1982, and I got really into it. And there was a guy he was in the TA at the time, 2 doors along from me, and he showed us this great big huge Edinburgh shortbread tin, which was his survival kit, which I thought was quite comical at the time. And I looked into it and I started getting fascinated with the things that he was doing. And a little bit later on, I actually went into the TA as well, and my kit was a little bit smaller than his. But obviously no internet, nothing. There was a few little books lying around of certain things which I found absolutely fascinating. I think one was by Barry Davis, which was absolutely brilliant. And then I picked up this first edition, very, very tattered now, absolutely mess, full of sellotape, keeping it all together, and it's not too bad actually. You don't need that anymore because I've actually got that as an app on my iPhone, so that's quite good. Now, a few years later, I actually thought, this survival thing is quite good. And then everybody started jumping on the bandwagon as soon as First Blood and the Rambo films came out. It got pretty heavy. Now, I set it up, and I was getting a magazine quite regular at the time, and probably a lot of you will know this magazine when I show you. It's that. Survival, Weaponry and Techniques. And I'm thinking if I can hold up the date on there, well, this was June 1986. Inside this, a couple of months earlier than that, I says, I want to set someone away, so I actually got, there's me, right there. I actually sent in an advert, they stuck it in. Needless to say, they missed off the area code, but never mind. But it was doing quite well. That was back in June 86. A reporter spotted that from one of the local magazines, local paper. Well, I'm back. Sorry about that. Of all the times to start making a video and somebody actually rings, this is great, isn't it? Well, anyway, this reporter had spotted this, and it was on this little freebie thing that came in the post once every week. This is July 86, and on the bottom, little character there. Wait a minute. Along here, it's me. And Concept Folk Plan Their Survival. All about what you could eat, what you could do, how to survive outside in the wilds. Needless to say, it wasn't a very good report at the end. He was pretty, how do I put it, pretty against what we were doing back then. And I know a lot of it was very Rambo based, what he was trying to put across. And then he actually goes on and says that, Mr. Dixon assures me that this is not politically motivated in any such way. And then his very last paragraph, this is a killer, his very last paragraph, he said, I got lost or an orienteering exercise training with the SAS. That's beyond me. But anyway, that was pretty much that. And things went on again, kept it up a little bit, got married, son was born, 92, still kept going out. It's only just recently, because I was diagnosed with degenerative disc disease, that I was told I would never work again. And at the time I was building kitchens, so I thought, well, what can I do to keep yourself active and keep yourself in it? And I thought, well, put your hobbies to good use, Stephen. So here we go, and I've done that. I've also did photography. I'm trying to keep a little bit of photography on the go, because that's what I was doing back in '86 along with this, and it's going on from there, and quite okay as it happens. I'm also making, some of you will have seen the previous videos that YouTube haven't been that good for us, because I don't know what's wrong with the videos, pretty much, but YouTube's just killed it. There's nothing wrong with the video on the computer, but once it goes on there, goes live, it's horrible. And please, I do make my own bushcraft knives as well, if anyone's interested. Now, if anybody has seen Paul's, aka the Mus 28's video, who has done me an absolutely smashing introduction, if you get a look at there on paulswildcamping.com, you can see a nice little introduction that he's made and a little bit of how we go about the knives. But anyway, I think I'm going to sign off for now, and hopefully this could be the first. Obviously I'm using a laptop to do this because I'm not so stuck on the way the camcorder's. I don't think it's the camcorder's fault, the way them videos has come out. I'm still none the wiser to this day. But anyway, glad to see everybody, and hopefully I may get on somebody's little tag that says X amount of subscribers under whatever, because I've only got 10. So please help us out here. Right, I'm going to sign off now, and thanks very much for your help, and thanks very much for your support and any subscriptions I can get, please. Thank you very much. Bye now.